people are still complaining about warp drive being taken out. Like, so with black holes, with the black hole drive, I can kind of understand because there's just no alternative to it until you get the jump drive, and by that point it's kind of too late anyway. But with warp drive, you can just turn the hyperlane density up to whatever the fuck bullshit setting they have to make it everything connected, and it solves your problem. Like, what the hell are you complaining about? I tried wormholes for a bit just because I thought it was interesting, but it was completely fucked. Like, how do you stack defense against, and especially because you can build them anywhere. I had people building wormhole generators in my own territory. Like, how the fuck do you get around that? So crisis strength will be at 5 times. So, give me a moment. At the minimum settings, 0.25, they had about 400,000 total strength, I think, when I did that one contingency run. So multiply that by 4. That's 1.2 mil for the base setting and what it's supposed to be at, and then multiply that by 5. So you're looking at about 6 million fleet strength by around 2,500, which I'm pretty sure is more fleet strength than I've had in the combined total of all of my successful runs. So good luck, have fun.
It's been a few weeks since I've actually properly had a game, so I'm probably gonna get my shit pushed in.
Well, you're playing against me, so of course you are. I told you I specifically crafted the Earl of I to fuck you, and that just because slavery's fun. Don't tell your mom. All right, so leave it. Pause. Obviously, do your research, do your ships, do your building, etc., etc.
So you are in the bit that looks like a penis.
Sure.
And then he frantically looked for the bit that was a penis.
I was looking for the bit that was a penis.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm good. Let's go.
60% chance of failure. No, I will not be doing this anomaly today.
That was another movie that was like, it had kind of few memorable scenes. Like it had the apes evolving scene, and then it had the Hal scene, and then that weird nightmare fuel shit at the end. And that's it. That's all I remember from it. Oh, hey, there's a 24 size ocean world here. Look at that. I don't know if it's any good though. Knowing me, it'll be dog shit. It'll be like tidally locked, and no, it'll have Titanic life on it, but the research project will fail and I'll lose everything. Holy shit. Okay. So yeah, so it's a 24 size ocean world, but only 6 slots are available. The rest are plugged up by shit. That seems about right. That seems about right. That seems a fair trade-off, honestly. Yeah, the difference between 1.0 research speed and 0.75 is pretty big, but you have to also factor in that it works to your disadvantage to have it lessened on scaling difficulty, because beyond your own ability to outpace the AI resource-wise, research-wise is also your biggest advantage too. And there's points in the game where you're forced to stagnate in terms of wars. Like, you need to build up your forces, you need to survey shit, you need to, yada yada yada. Excuse me.
Have you met any other civs yet?
I have not.
Neither have I.
You didn't manually create your Corvettes at the start?
Oh, I did now.
Oh. Now? You're supposed to do it at the
beginning.
beginning. That's why mine probably took so long, because I was doing everything. I was doing my custom creations for the ships and the bases, and then making sure all my
Oh, I did that too.
policies were good.
Yeah, I did that too. You're just slow as shit.
I heard a screenshot there, so...
Yeah, that was me taking a screenshot to prove that I have my new ships mixed in with the originals.
I don't think so. Well, why the originals, though? Get the fuck rid of the originals. Because you know what's going to happen is that half your fleet's going to be ones you created, and half the fleet's going to be auto-upgraded from the AI. And the AI is going to put bullshit disruptors on, and you're going to get fucked.
Construction complete.
Yeah, but it's not letting me actually upgrade the auto-based ones.
Get rid of the auto-best, then. Jesus Christ.
But if I just delete them, then that's wasted ships.
Retrofit your fleet to the ones that you create.
I can't.
How? Are you building ships currently? You only need 4. You only need 4 ships to deflect the first fleet. Because even your bullshit regular defaults...
oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Have you not played this game?
God damn it, I want some alien neighbors so I can complain about them.
You're that one old man who lives downstairs with the broom just always at his side, ready to... the moment somebody sneezes upstairs, you're there just banging on it, telling them to shut up. Oh no.
Star system
I think I just found the Fallen Empire.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a Gaia world here that's holy. So, oh my god, they're right there, aren't they? That's okay. Let me rephrase. When I said on my doorstep, I thought they were on this little nook and cranny that was
construction complete.
That was separated by one space, which the Gaia world is in. There's a second 3 spaces from my homeworld. Like, we are literally touching butts.
Oh my god, it's the adorable snails with the stickers wheat in their mouth.
Yes.
And they're not fanatic purifiers, I'm disappointed.
So did you know that once an empire finds a material that you haven't researched and claims said system, you can never research the material? So let me put it this way. If you found the system that had living metal and claimed that system, and that was the only living metal spawn, every other empire, regardless of whether or not they control that system, can never get living metal in the game. Because once you claim a system, it auto surveys the planets, but it doesn't give you the anomalies. So TLDR, if you get living metal in a system, claim the fucking system at all costs, because you may very well be the only person with living metal, the best fucking resource in the game. So this might be a redundant question, but you didn't actually go fanatic pacifist, did you?
Construction complete.
Fanatic pacifist?
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Did you?
Why do you
I feel like not answering the question confirms it.
Construction complete.
Hmm?
Alright, so I found the Fallen Empire. Oh, hello.
Anomaly found.
Where the hell are you? Oh, you are nowhere near where I thought you were. Alright, hello. So, I'm gonna kind of need you to fuck off from that south quadrant, eh?
Hmm?
Just a little bit. I just need you to, just a little bit. Just a little bit to piss off from that south part. So, why do you only have 2 traits?
What?
Why do you only have 2 traits? Like, you have...
That is a good question.
You have
Yeah,
traditional,
I've got traditional and,
and
I've got
sedentary, and nothing else.
That is a real good fucking question,
Jesus.
because it says, yeah, I've got 2 trait points. Maybe something got removed in a patch and I just haven't updated them.
Well, how long has it been since you've touched these guys?
A couple of months.
Construction complete.
Was 2.0 even released a few months ago? Maybe, but barely.
Yeah. Probably might help if I remembered to build shit on my new colonies.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I suppose I could convince you to
No.
not cut me off there.
Oh, you meant with that one particular one. No, that one you can get fucked on. That one particular spot you can get fucked on. Everywhere else, no, you're free to go. But no, you're not researching the level 5. You're not researching the level 5 thing on my watch. Thank you very much. I don't need you with the.
Oh, but you are.
Huh?
Oh, but you
But
are.
I am, yeah, of course. No, I know I am. That was the point. But no, when I do it, it's fine. When you do it, it's sacrilege. So you want to remind me again why you went pacifist in a military game?
Because I hate myself.
Like, okay, I can get xenophile. I know what you're trying to do there. I get it. Not the pacifist route though. The pacifist doesn't do you anything for alliances. So when you form your inevitable federation, the federation's not going to be able to do anything. You know that, right?
Complete.
Because they follow your war policy, and your war policy doesn't allow for wars. Period. You know that, right?
Why do you think I'm going to form this Doom Federation?
Because that's the only thing you can do. You're not spec for anything else.
Maybe I'm just playing this game to have fun. Maybe I'm not spec to completely just dick on everybody else.
But that's the point of this game.
Technology secured.
That's the point, is to be the biggest asshole in the galaxy.
So is it just fanatic pacifists that can't declare wars?
Yes.
Okay, so if I was any other kind of pacifist,
If you're a
literally
regular
any other kind,
pacifist,
I would be fine.
you could do liberation wars, which is like, I don't want territory, but you now follow me.
Star
Oh
system
shit, you really are
charted.
boxed in, aren't you?
Yeah.
Damn it.
This is the guy who just fucking blocked me in.
I didn't know. I didn't see these guys.
I've been telling you, like, ages ago.
But
I'm boxed in
I can't
between the
see,
Fallen
though, like-
Empire and these guys.
Alright.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much GG at this point, because you've got, like... I've met everybody else in the galaxy, and they're all clustered up in the top right corner, so you've got so much room to expand, and you've already boxed me in, so... I'm screwed.
Like, I want to say you're wrong, but you're really not wrong.
Construction complete.
Because as soon as I cut off these idiots to the right, I have literally the whole left side of the galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wow. Okay. So if you think you got dicked,
Construction
there's a guy that
complete.
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a guy that has 10
Star
systems
system charted.
and is boxed in on the rest. Okay, so we need to make a decision here. Do we continue this game, or do we start a new one later on? You're kind of it's not looking good. Let's just say that. It's not looking good. Because as interesting as this is, you're a fanatic pacifist, which means you can't do anything, period. And I have this absolutely colossal tract of land to my left that I have not yet exploited, and I can easily shore up with pretty much one station. Yeah, I can do it with one station because the dimensional horror's blocking the only other choke point, and I'm 2 things away from, yeah, and they're not even expanding that way. Like, I'm fine with continuing, but you're like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, bravado aside.
I have nothing to do.
Yeah, bravado aside, like, you don't win this one. Like, you needed to what I thought you were doing is, I thought you were doing the exact opposite of me. You go mass xenophile, you federation up, now you have this massive fleet of other guys with the bonuses that the AI gets, and then you can steamroller me. That would have made it fun. But you don't have anything.
That would have made it fun?
It would have made it interesting anyway.
I didn't realize fanatic pacifist.
Yeah,
fucked
fanatic
over that much.
pacifist is the absolute worst trait in the game. In a game where you have to be provocative or proactive, that's the one that says, I don't want to play the game. I just want to camp and do nothing and let,
Right.
like, I don't know. Sorry,
Okay,
I don't
well,
mean to rag on you too
listen,
hard,
Lynn.
but like, I'm just saying, like, if you want to continue, it's fine. I'm good with it.
No,
But,
I think
like, you're,
this map is...
yeah, you kind of got fucked on this one.